Hello everybody, Firebird here with another video and a little update on my Cerwin-vega 1800 and my Rotel. As you can see, I have the new base installed, and sorry that I didn't film the process because I had a little problem because the base do not fit the 1800 case originally. And let me explain. As you can see with this over here, one second. With this over here, it's a little problem. As you can see, the screws are outside of the cabinet. It's not a problem with this one because the base is actually tight. It sits perfectly. It fits all around the case, and I can actually not get my nails between, so it's tight enough for now. But what I did here is I actually took and I drew from the side. As you can see, it's bent. It's not going straight in because I wanted to hang on the actual cabinet on the speaker here. And you can actually see here, one second, you can actually see it's touching that and pressing it against. And I gotta say, it holds very well actually. And there's no air hole around it, so that's a good thing. That was the first one I did, and the second one is actually much better. As you can see, it's a lot better, it's a lot cleaner. But the problem is with these speakers here is you actually have to drill the hole a little bigger than the original. And we're talking about like 1 millimeter you have to cut off or less. And because the way the frame of the actual speaker, the edge around this angle here, it's a lot more straight. I can actually show you with the old speaker here. Let me just show you. You can see here with the old speakers. One second, this mess. The old speaker here, they fit perfectly. Problem is, with the new speakers, this edge here, this edge that has to go down in the case, this edge is in a slight angle, but with the new speakers they are actually straight up. So this, with the new speaker, this is actually touching the case. And that's why we have to take off a couple of millimeters to take off. So that's the problem, and I still have these bad boys here, and they are heavy as fuck. And as you can see, and these works, they still work, and they're still solid, and they work perfectly. As you can see, the suspension down here, the suspension is actually very small. The suspension on this one is it's only a four double. Well, not a four double. What I'm talking about, it's a single four suspension under here, which is small. But remember, this is a subwoofer. The other are original bass, that means the suspension on the newer ones, they have a single six. They have a single six suspension, which can move a lot further from each other than the other bass. So yeah, and another detail that actually improved with the H100 is after I switched to these, the mid-range and the tweeter actually sounds a lot better than they did before. They're a little higher and cleaner than they were before, and the cool thing now is when I turn these knobs up or down, I can actually hear that I'm doing it. I have never been able to hear me turning it down or turning it up. So this is a very, very good thing because now it actually works as it intended. And yeah, and the bass sounds amazing. There's not all that rattling you hear in a subwoofer. Now I actually have real clean bass. So and I actually look good because from the original H100 bass, this logo is actually a little bigger than the original. So that's a cool feature. And you can see from the side here, it's actually very nice. And I can't believe I actually have where the white, and actually the graphic here is actually very, very smooth. So yeah, and let's put some classical music on. But before I do that, I have an update on my amplifier. I've talked to a dude that actually sells an amplifier. I'm going to talk to him today to see if he actually can come with the amplifier today, because we talked a couple of days ago, and because he lives near what I'm living, he said that he could actually come out and give it to me. Well, of course I have to pay for it, but he said he would come. He would take it and come out here to give it. So so probably in the next video I will have one more amplifier, twice the power that I have now. So I am super excited for that. So yeah, let's hear some music. And this music is kind of well, you can say it's kind of a classic song, something like that. But yeah, you get the point. And the song, I don't know if you can see it. Wait a second, I need to focus on this. Yeah, there we go. This is the song, Get It a Move On. That's the song, because I love the way that's the way it sounds. So let's hear it. Now this one called Sing 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 Radio Edition. And some really relaxing music with a very, very good bass in between. The song is calling Braveheart Trilogy. Now comes the bass. It's not so high, but It's not so high because it's still morning. It's almost 9 in the morning, but let's try a bass song just to break the ice here. Let's see here. All right, we have a couple of here. There is a special one. There we go. This is. Let's hear how this sounds. It's but yeah, it actually and it actually sounds really good. It's trying to focus. Come on, there we go. But all in all, it sounds really good with these new basses, and I'm excited to hear how how it sounds when I get an amplifier more. So I have 2 of these amplifiers. So I'm really excited to hear how they sound. So stay tuned for that. And yeah. And if you're curious about the bass, the bass, of course, it's an XLS 15-inch from the 250 Cerwin-vega, and well, they does not fit properly in the 1800 cabinet. So be warned. I'm warning you now. If you have an 1800 and you need a new speaker, be prepared to make the hole bigger. But all in all, it sounds perfect. It actually sounds better than I expected. So yeah, and that's it for me. And I will see you guys in the next video. Peace.